Hi everyone, welcome to Amaranth. Hope you all are doing well. Thank you guys for joining me here. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at insights and messages for the collective Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. These being general messages, please take the ones that are resonating organically and don't force any onto your situation. You can also apply these messages to any aspect in your life. With that being said, let's get into it, Virgo. The first card, Virgos, you have is charm. And it further says, you mesmerize people with your charm and elegance. You have a style that captivates your audience. Use your confidence to your advantage. So I feel, Virgos, at this point in time, you might be glowing, you might be taking care of yourself. And that's reflecting in your personality, in the way you carry yourself, in the way you deal with others. Now, there is a lot of elegance. You might be, you might be very graceful around people and in general in your life. And especially in times of pressure, I feel that you're very poised, you're very graceful, you know how to communicate. And you could be communicating with different kinds of people from different backgrounds. And you probably are able to strike up a good conversation that makes them feel comfortable. You might be, talking a good talk. You might be good at communication. You might be very good with your choice of words and your communication style and your overall personality. I feel that people around you are very mesmerized with that, Virgos. So you have a style that captivates your audience. You might be into public speaking, or you might be in the public eye where people notice how you carry yourself, how you talk, how you captivate your audience with your ideas, with your style of communicating. It also could be your ideas in general about, it could be at work. What are the ideas for the growth of the company or of your team? It could be that your audience, it could be anywhere. It could be in school, in colleges, in media, where you do a lot of talking, the way you express yourself, the way you handle a situation, the way you present a situation could be very charming and captivating to your audience at this point in time. And I feel this is the natural personality for Virgos, your sixth house. You understand the importance of logic, and Virgo, you are the earth sign, but you're ruled by Mercury, right? So Mercury is the planet of logic, reasoning, of making important decisions, paying attention to details, right? And handling things with a lot of care, precision, accuracy. And that could be any kind of situation, even stressful situations. I feel that you have the keen eye to look through the things, to understand things, to analyze things, right? Your sixth house. But you're an earth element, your earth energy as well. So you're grounded in reality. You're rooted in the way you communicate, and I feel that you are very good at planning things, strategizing, and what would be the next steps, breaking it down for people. Also, I feel that you're able to command and lead teams, through compassion, through kindness, to being grounded and humble. So you might be also participating in community events, like a lot of service energy with Virgos, right? Sixth house, service and support. It could be service to community, or it could be service to the nation, to the city, in any ways, servicing city for its growth, for the betterment, for development, and supporting your loved ones, near and dear ones. Could be a friend's family, whoever you might be in that supportive energy. I feel Virgos are always in this energy, right? But right now you're just, charming, extra charming, I would say. So I feel that taking care of yourself also might be showing up on your personality, your body. Now, Virgos are also very big on organizing their things. So I feel that you are very organized. You might be putting a lot of effort into organizing, decluttering your office space, your home, or just being more efficient with what you do, right? So yeah, I do feel that, it's about having that good balance between work and helping others and also maintaining your own well-being, right? Because only when our cup is full, we're able to share that love with everybody else. But we have to take care of ourselves to share that cup with everybody else, right? The next card you have, Virgo, is number 8, and this is the house of Scorpio. And it says endurance. Now, if you look at the bottom where the endurance is written, on the left side, there's a life for Sun, and on the right side, there is a life for Scorpio. So you have blended energies out here of Sun and Scorpio, 8th house. Sun is about illumination, enlightenment, of being in the spotlight. Also of things changing for the better, good fortune, good times ahead. And Scorpio is again about changing things up, transforming, renewal, regeneration. So you might be seeing things that can be transformed, or there are things that are that have the spotlight, that you put the spotlight on for changing things. You could be doing that. You could be shifting and changing things in your home, in your personal life, or at work. But I feel that this is more about your passion, right? You're passionate about something and you're ready to go the distance for that. I also feel with this endurance card here, you have been working on it for quite some time now because it has tested you at several levels, but you have persevered, Virgos, right? And it speaks to the qualities that you bring to the table of resilient, of not giving up, of having that inner strength to overcome challenges, because endurance card comes up only when you have endured a lot, which means you have overcome challenges, right? So I feel that you are strong now and you can feel it. Why? Because you've been through it. You've been through the difficulties, you have overcome them, you have found solutions to it, but you're still persevering, you're pushing forward, right? And I feel that the thing here about the endurance card is that you have been working on it for a long time, but stay patient because things may not show up, like the results may not show up like immediately, but because you have already been putting in effort for a long time now, you will see the outcome that you wish to see. And it could be even better because Sun card is here shining on you, on the work that you have put in, right? So there is things that are changing for the better. There is fortune. Maybe it's rewards. Maybe it's monetary rewards. Maybe it's just your recognition that you get through the work that you have put in. But it is almost there, right? I feel that whatever you have endured through Virgos, you have learned a lot. This is for your personal growth or your professional growth, right? You probably have learned a lot. But the thing here is, the one thing that you would take away from this journey of yours is how important it is to stay committed to whatever you decide, your goals, your values, right? Staying on your path, staying the course, staying true to yourself, what your visions are. No matter what the obstacles or setbacks or issues, problems that you had to face or overcome or work around, you are still persistent because you're devoted to something. So I do feel that you will get the rewards soon. This journey will bring you a lot of growth and personal rewards. Personal rewards is that you learn so much. Personal reward is that you gain so much strength to persevere through these kind of situations in future. To not take things seriously. Not take things too seriously. So taking care of yourself, which I feel you're already doing because you have the charm card. So I feel that you do understand that these are situations that will keep coming because no journey is smooth. No journey is a piece of cake. No matter what goal you have in mind, no matter what vision you have for your life, nothing is easy, right? Because we're working in a world of people with different backgrounds, different personalities, different understanding of the same thing. So to get everybody on board and to keep moving forward is a skill that is really valuable. And I feel that you have mastered that skill, Virgos. I also feel that with the Scorpio energy over here. Scorpio is a water sign, right? It's a fixed water sign, which means that it's emotional. Water is emotions. You, I feel, are very sensitive to what people around you feel. And that's a good thing too, because once we understand the people that we're surrounded with and what they want, how they act, how they react, what are their skills, what do they bring to the table at work and in general in life, who they are, what their personality is, I feel you're able to see through the core of people, right to their core, not looking at superficiality, what they look like, what they carry themselves, and nothing. You go straight to understanding them at the deeper levels. And I feel that you are able to do that. You're able to understand the people that you work with or are surrounded by more deeply, at least at this point in time. Or maybe you've developed the superpower of understanding people. For some of you, you could be doing this through reading up psychology or deeper subjects of the just in general, learning about the mysteries of life, how things work, synchronicities, getting more into that, reading more about that, or believing more in that. You could be doing that as well at this point in time. But I do feel that, Scorpio energy is also a leadership energy. So I feel that you are leading in some way, shape, or form. It could be in some capacity at home, in your family, in your community. There is a leadership potential out here for you at this point in time. Or you carry this throughout. I feel you carry this throughout. But at this point, exclusively, you might be shining bright in your leadership capabilities. I also feel that you have worked on your self-improvement, Virgos, because shedding the light on deeper things that you want to fix, right? You might have persevered. You might have been working on your building your inner strength, or just self-improvement with the charm card that we just saw. I feel that the reason you're able to devote yourself, stay consistent, be tenacious in terms of any challenges is because you have worked on your inner strength, your inner core you have worked on. Some of you could be trainers or training in gyms for your physical strength, but I feel this is more about your inner strength, because in the picture, if you see, there is a man that is fighting a lion. And this is like the strength card of Leos, right? With the Leo energy in the background with this lion out here. So I feel that you have overcome your, what do you call, the primal energies, the lion primal energy of aggression, of power. You know how to tone it down and use it in a more humble and compassionate way. That's when we overcome our primal instincts and we come, we were successful in life because, through aggression, nothing gets achieved. It's only through bringing people together and in a compassionate way and understanding way is when we succeed in life. So I do feel that you've worked a lot on your inner core, on your inner world. Now, for some of you, 8th house is also financial matters and taxes and combined taxes and legal issues and matters. So you might be working finances. This is a time of the year, March closing or taxes. You could be working or preparing for that as well. But for the most part, I feel that this is not only just about changing, being that leader to have the courage to make the changes and to also be able to convince others or persuade others to understand the benefits of making those changes, right? So I feel that you're coming through as a very a leader who knows what to do, who has a vision, and who is able to bring other people on board, but understanding where they come from. And that's a superpower to have, believe it or not, Virgos. So great job on that. The next card you have, Virgos, is number 9, and it says the flag. So flag, when do we wave the flag? When do we raise a flag, right? When we either we declare something or it's on like going to the rooftop and declaring something, but it's just in our own heart and mind, like a declaration that this is who I stand for, this is my belief system, or this is what I've been trying to achieve, and this is where I am getting to. So this could be personal victories, smaller victories which we need to celebrate, which we need to appreciate. Now, this flag is also about a declaration of who you are, what you believe in, right? What is who you truly are from your authentic self, of not wearing any masks, of not pretending to be anybody, but just your authentic self. And not just knowing who you are, but also expressing it and doing things that are aligned with who you truly are, with your higher values, right? With the higher purpose that you feel like you have in life at this point in time. A path or a purpose that you are convinced is yours to walk on because you have clarity. And you are trying to move forward, you're trying to forge forward, keeping yourself balanced in every way. We already saw that endurance card. You're staying balanced, you're conquering all traits that are unhealthy, all habits that are unhealthy. You're creating that balance and peace in your inner world. And also that will reflect in the way you deal with people and things and situations. Right? Once we're able to find that ground, once we're able to ground our inner emotions, then we can act in ways that are for the better interest of everybody. Now, for some of you, you could be, part of community that have their own banners. You might be rallying for someone that you have to put these banners and flags for which you could be a part of. But this is also about achieving milestones, which I feel you're almost there. The endurance card says that you have endured the most difficult times and now the rewards are near. We saw the sun card shining. So there's going to be happiness. There are going to be results. There are going to be breakthrough moments. There are going to be milestones that you probably had planned for yourself. And this is a time where you can fly this victory flag, right? It's a victory flag. You don't have to shout from the rooftop again, but just knowing that whatever you did, whatever you thought, you accomplished in a very harmonious way, without hurting people, without stepping on people's toes, right? So it's like you're not afraid to show who you truly are to the world and creating a path for yourself that is inspiring to other people. So I feel that people are seeing you for your qualities. The people are seeing your leadership qualities, about about what you stand for, your actions, your words. Speak to it. Speak to who you are from the inner core, right? Because you have the clarity of who you are. So self-awareness. You have that self-awareness of who you are. You worked on your inner self. You know who you want to be. You know you have worked to be this version of yourself. Right? So I do feel that you have overcome a lot, Virgos. All your doubts, all your fears, and for some of you, you're still working on it. I feel that the work that you have put in, the hard work in it could be in any area of your life, the devotion, the dedication has actually brought you to this place of victory where you can feel happy and accomplished, right? And just knowing that you have accomplished and you're capable of going even further, it gives you that boost of confidence, that power in your own self that I can do it, right? And I also honor myself for working hard, for putting in the work, right? It's up to us. It's the free will. It's up to us to create a plan to work on ourselves, on our personal growth. And I feel that you did it, and you very soon will flag that personal victory banner, Virgos. The next card you have, Virgos, is the skull, and it says endings. So endings are just merely new beginnings. This could be endings of difficulties. It could be endings of things that were unpleasant. So the best thing to do at this point in time, and I feel that changes are endings when we end a pattern, when we end a behavior, when we end something that we don't like about ourselves. That creates a space for new beginnings, newer ways of being. And I feel that's what this is, because there is a plant which is growing out of a skull in the picture, if you see, which means that whatever has ended is, it's going to allow you to grow, or you will see the growth, or will grow something good. This is something that you had already planted, because if there is already more than sprouts coming out of the skull, which means that something had to end so that you could get to this point of growth. So I just feel that you have already been putting in the work, Virgos. We already saw that a man fighting a lion. You have overcome challenges. And of course, when we overcome, when we change ourselves and you work on our inner self, it's uncomfortable. Even shifting perspective is uncomfortable, because we have to let go of something, our own belief system, our past, understanding our past beliefs. We have to let that go so that something which is new, better, modern day, easier, has room to manifest itself into our lives. So to constantly, keep working on ourselves, letting go of the old and outdated, gives us room to create that new life in a new way, in a better way forward. So I feel there's a lot of letting go of the old patterns, challenges, and things like that, accepting of things that changed beyond our control also comes as a part of the changes that we bring in. We don't have a control over everything. So letting go of that, accepting the change, and there is newness, there is new growth with things that have ended. There is 11 number in this picture. So you might be seeing 11. This could be important in the next few days for you, Virgos. The next card you have is the Turtle card. Now, Turtle is a creature of water and of land, right? So there is a lot which is associated with this turtle. Because it's a creature of the land, it speaks to earthiness, which means earth energy is about patience, about grounding, feeling stable, creating stability, slowing down, trusting in the process, trusting in your journey, trusting in your own self, and moving at your own pace. Right? There is no race out here for anything. I feel that Virgos, Virgo, you already are very patient, right? Because you're an earth sign. But I feel that at this point in time, specifically, you are moving slowly but surely towards your goals. You got the endurance card, which means that you've already been through hell and back. It could be in any area of your life, and you know which one that is, which area that is. But I feel that you understand that if you want to see tangible progress, if you want to see progress, steady progress, if you want to create a strong foundation, that happens only gradually. You cannot rush growth. So I do feel that you understand taking small steps, but at a regular pace that you have set for yourself is the key to achieving bigger success. I also feel that you believe in creating stronger foundations, right, which are rooted in reality, so that it's, so that any kind of uncertain situation cannot shake it, it cannot break it. Of course, we do shake up a little bit, but cannot break it in a big way, right? So you need to create those stronger foundations, whether it's in your finances, whether it's in your relationship, whether it's your personal health and family, whatever this area that you're striving to achieve success in. It could be in different areas. It doesn't have to be just work or something. It could be just in general in life. We have to be balanced in our day, right? Where we focus on everything, give time to everything, give time to our health by walking, by doing things that we like, especially outside the house, outside the four walls. It's very important to breathe that fresh air, to jog or to just walk, that grounds us a lot. Now, turtles are also associated with, they carry the hard shell, a protective shell. It's like a house to them. When they feel threatened, when they don't feel safe, they have this home, so-called home that they carry on the back. So, Virgos, you understand how important it is to create a safe environment, or just have a safe environment where you can grow and thrive, and so can others, where people, creating those boundaries, where you don't allow any kind of pressure to get you down, to bring you down, or any kind of negativity or negative talks from people to bring you down. Creating those healthy boundaries. You understand that, and I feel you have created that, or you are in the process of creating it, that safe shell for yourself, right? That space where you feel safe, where you feel where you can take care of yourself, your health, your emotional health, and your mind, body, and soul. This is that space, that home, that you understand how important it is to create this sanctuary for yourself. Now, turtle spirit is also about being wise, right? Where we get wiser through experience. And this energy of turtle, it encourages you to apply the things or the life skills or the lessons that you have learned in the past. What have you understood about yourself, about how to do things, whether in family or outside or at your work? Apply that knowledge, apply that wisdom to navigate every day, every single day, not just one particular situation, but learning from past and applying those lessons in the future to avoid similar situations that were rough in the past is the essence of the turtle spirit. Now, because this turtle spirit, the turtle actually is a waterbound and earthbound, which means that we have to balance our emotions and be practical at the same time, which means that you cannot allow your emotions to get the better of you, especially when you're deciding or making decisions about your physical life, where you are, where you live, your reality. You cannot allow your emotions to get the better of your inner world and your outer world, which means that create that balance in the sense that once you put in the work, once you take an action, then you have to reflect back and see how it turned out. Seven of Pentacles, why voucher? To reflect, to see, did it work out well? Did it sit well with everybody and yourself? Not in a people-pleasing way, but something that did not hurt anybody, right? That's how we integrate our emotions, our practicality and spirituality to create the life of high values. I feel that you're doing that. You have that depth, that emotional depth. You're very intuitive at this point in time. You're very grounded at this point in time because the actions that you're taking are all for the purpose of creating that strong foundation, for the purpose of creating that stability, for the purpose of creating that strong foundation, right? And just trusting your feelings. Yes, we cannot ignore our feelings because that means that we're just using logic, and sometimes only logic is harmful. It harms us. It's rude, it's harsh. So, staying away from people that bring us down, that influence our emotions, that make us feel unsafe. So creating those healthy boundaries, that space where we can retrieve and take care of ourselves, not racing to the goal. There is no race. Life is not a race. No pressure to rush. And taking those small steps towards your goals and seeing the progress of those small actions, reflecting and staying grounded. To ground yourself, you can meditate, you can walk, do whatever, works for you. So I'm taking care of yourself on a daily basis so that we can, overcome challenges, overcome and find our way through situations where there is uncertainty is the key to, or is the essence of this turtle spirit. The next card you have, Virgos, is the fire ant, but it's in the reverse. So, yeah, I feel that the fire ant, let me break this down for you in terms of, it could be, I could be talking to a lot of different scenarios out here, Virgo, especially with this fire ant reversed. This is fire energy, right? But it's in a little bit distorted out here. So now for some of you, this could be, because see, fire ants or ants are actually team spirit, right? They do a lot together. They accomplish a lot. Queen ants, the whole colony, they work together. But when it's in the reverse for you, Virgos, I feel that there might be some conflicts within your group, team, family, community, whatever this is. There is a lack of cooperation with other people on the outside, right? Or this might be that they don't understand what you're trying to say, and there's pressure on you to do everything on your own. So I feel that the best way out of this fire ant reversed energy is to talk and understand where people are coming from. I mean, your best, your strength right now, Virgo, is that you understand the people around you. But unless they clearly explain to you a particular situation of what's going on, it's hard to tell exactly what they're looking for, right? So communication will benefit in this case. Communication is air energy. So bring that in to, fix this conflict, whatever this is, right? So because what happens is if you don't communicate or explain your point of view and understand other people's point of view, then all the efforts that you put in to your goal or tasks, whatever it is, it will not give you the results. That might be the case that you have to endure for so long. Maybe there is lack of communications. You also have to, there's turtle spirit for you, Virgos, which means you have to analyze, you have to reevaluate your actions, your tasks, everything that you move forward with, to ensure that they are in alignment with your vision, with your priorities, with the values of yourself, your family, your company, whatever. Bring it in alignment with your vision as a collective. Right? Because this energy is coming because there is disruption in a group. So, being a leader, you're coming from a space where you want to protect your group. You want to because ant is a protective energy, right? They're very protective of their colonies. But in the reverse, it's like there is some problem that you feel more than protective, you feel defensive, right? So don't be impulsive in these situations. Think things through. But with the total spirit, you need to slow down and see where things are lacking, where things are falling apart, and try to fix that first before you move forward, right? Because it's great to have, your goals. It's good to know, good to have clarity in that area of where you're going, what you want to do next. But then, having going forward with a sense of unity in a group or in the family or a unit gives you more satisfaction and peace rather than just going it on your own. Now, for some of you, this could be a shift in direction because the Sun and Scorpio energy could also bring about changes in direction. So you might have to suddenly shift your direction and you're not able to understand that, is this something that you like? Is this something that will keep you motivated to put in the work? This could be for just a few of you, that a sudden change in a direction could leave you off kilter or off balanced and not knowing what to do, and whether it's even something that you want to do. So be careful of the energy where you put in. Don't burn yourself out, right? And with the charm card, I feel that you are taking care of that already. But fire ant in the reverse, that could be some frustration or disagreements, anger, and things like that, which could reflect in our health and well-being, right? When we have pent-up emotions, they manifest as health problems. So make sure that this has been fixed. This problem has been fixed by effective communication, taking frequent breaks, not pushing yourself too hard, not burning yourself out, and and for each of you, it's going to be different how you relax, how you balance yourself, and things like that. But do whatever is recharging your batteries. And make sure that you reflect, every step that you take forward, is it still working for you? Are you still in alignment with the results that you see? Is it still meaningful? Where are you putting your energy? Are you just running around here and there like a chicken head cut off? Or are you moving with intention? Doing things that really are inspiring, that are taking you forward, that are meaningful, and that align with your goals, that take you closer to your goals, and things like that. And if you feel that you're doing everything, you're doing too much, then reach out for support, collaborate. You can delegate. If this is at home, delegate. If this is in work, talk, communicate, and then delegate, right? Think of new ways of overcoming these problems. Especially people problems are so unique and different to each one. We need to be creative in order to bring new ideas and perspectives to resolving conflicts and finding that common ground, right? So don't waste your energy doing things that don't add value. And at the same time, you need to delegate, set those boundaries so that you protect your energy, you protect your time. Work on things that are actually creative, that keep you motivated, keep your fire lit up. Don't do things that dim your light or, they derail you from your, from your goal or your purpose. So just slow down, see what is priority to you today, and do this on an everyday basis, and then be balanced in your approach, Virgos. And the last card for today you have is a message from Spirit and the Universe, and it says soon. So that's the theme of your messages of your reading today, Virgos, that things are working for you. The results are coming in soon. So don't get anxious, don't get worried, and be patient, because something that you have been waiting for is going to happen soon. It's just a confirmation that you got, and that's with love. You see heart above and below, okay? The great messages out here for you, Virgos. So Virgos, those were your messages. Hope they were helpful and insightful to you guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching and supporting the channel. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you like the messages, please hit the like button and the subscribe along with the bell notification so you get notified every time a video is published. Thank you guys again, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, you all. Bye for now.